Welcome, everybody. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Oh, baby.
Is it weird? I don't know.
So I believe we should be good on audio here. If you have not noticed, we are doing something different. Normally our audio comes from right up here, but today we have added a new boom mic, a boom stand, not a boom stand. Let me take it. A new mic stand, a new XLR cable, and a new mic for a dynamic mic. So the sound quality should be greatly improved. There may be some challenges and some learning pains for Sam going through.
It's weird.
JP
it's weird.
He says it's crispy. So we are doing this for two main reasons. One is we want better audio for this stream. And then second, it's a little bit of practice for something coming in the very near future.
We just had a meeting.
A
meeting. We're very business-like over here. Commands.
We need notes for our board and all that stuff. So yeah, it is it's official over here. So thank you guys. I hope the improved quality of audio is a good thing. And it does take a lot of getting used to speak to a mic. That's not something most people do on a regular basis. For me, it's just second nature. So just make sure, give Sam a little bit of kindness, a little bit of patience on this one. And hey, look at this comment over here. Sam's shirt is on fire.
Oh, my shirt. I whipped up a shirt for myself and I'm contemplating putting one in the shop. Maybe. We'll see.
There you go.
If you guys like it.
And I have a whole slide about it, but I put a link in the chat. You guys, the shop is 30% off until Friday. So keep that in mind. And I don't know exactly what we want to say on this, but we have a few people podcasting coming. Oh, podcast. Please tell me a podcast is coming. We got some new mics, you guys. We got hey, Platinum Flow. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. We got some new mics. We got some notes. We've learned a lot over the last couple of weeks. So stay tuned, you guys. You may be able to
Command Cast. I like that.
That's not bad.
A good name.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So, man, that's awesome. Oh, very cool, Captain America, for sure. Hey, Mike, all right, be safe over there, man. So, yeah, we're going to be dabbling into something new. We are not people that like to talk about stuff and then have a big letdown and do this big build up. So we're here, you guys. We're here. And
we're invested.
Yes. Hey, Doug, welcome. Doug will be proud of the audio. He's an audio junkie. So yes. Nick says Sam's face gave it away.
I'm not a good liar.
So we don't even have 100 people in here. So we can give just a quick sneak peek. We are going to be doing a podcast. It is going to be a couples podcast. And Sam, what's just
I feel like that sounds weird. A couples podcast. I don't know. Does that sound weird?
Hopefully it's not a good sign of what's to come for a podcast. That's a terrible start. As I was saying, Sam, what would be just a super quick summary of what the podcast is going to be?
I don't even know. It's literally about everything. Our views on things, how we see life, how we deal with relationships and issues and life and
it's
kids.
Essentially our perspective on all topics.
Yeah.
We take pride in having a unique, fresh perspective on really anything you can think about. And it's stuff that we discuss on this live stream. And we think that it's just going to be enjoyable to have on places like Spotify and that you can literally just put on whenever you'd like and just get to know us in a different way, a different outlet, talk about things that we wouldn't talk about on here. And so we are very, very excited for this, you guys. It's going to be coming soon. And it's not. So yeah, Erica says advice. So that's one thing. We're not going to be giving advice. We're just going to be sharing our thoughts. And so, yep, very, 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 very excited, guys. All right. Hi, Dan. Is your shirt Heather Gray? No, this is like a dark gray, dark blue.
Yeah, it's somewhere. like a blue gray.
Yeah, somewhere. Yes, absolutely. Awesome. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, guys. Oh, wow. Brad just got back from Pitched Rocks. We are going in
October.
So awesome to hear, Brad.
When all the leaves are changing, it's going to be so cool.
He said Lake Superior over any other body of water he's ever been to.
To see or to swim, because Lake Superior is cold. Cold.
So Nicholas, podcast details will all be coming out. I can tell you for sure Spotify, that's going to be kind of the main platform. I don't know if there's going to be more than that, but for sure Spotify. That's a kind of side of the water that neither of us know much about. So I really got to dive in and learn how to get all that platform and stuff. But we've got the equipment, we've got the ability. And so we figured, why not? And just gives us a new outlet. So that will be happening, you guys. And it could be as soon as next week. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I know you guys will definitely be there to support and listen.
Brad did swim in Lake Superior.
Yeah.
It was chilly.
Lake Superior frigid. Yeah, absolutely. Dan, is there any way I can get a black t-shirt, or Sam?
Yeah. I mean, what kind of black t-shirt?
Yeah.
You want something on it? You want a plain black t-shirt? Let me know.
Ruben, it will be audio only. It's going to be a true podcast. Yeah, a true podcast.
I don't want to have to get ready.
Right. So there's a lot, and this is stuff we can talk about on the podcast. There's a lot that goes into things like filming, where especially if I have to film with Sam, it's got to be literally the right day, the right time. She has to get ready. It can't be before her lashes, can't be after her hair is done. There's a whole minefield of things. The podcast is nice that we just have to talk.
Yeah.
And so that'll be really cool. So again, stay tuned, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. But this show, what's the title of this show, Sam?
Beard Advice Live.
Beard Advice Live. This is a basis where you guys send in pictures of your beards to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. You let us know your problems, your goals, and what advice you're looking for. And then myself, Sam, and the chat in the community, we give feedback. Today is a loaded show. Let's keep that going. I want a loaded show every single week. Keep Sam C up as late as I have to stay up most nights. And so, yeah, most nights I go in there, she's just snoring. But she's been doing better.
I don't snore.
Yeah. We'll get a nice dynamic mic up there and see if that stays true. So, man, thank you guys so much for being here. Outside of just the beard advice, we do have 2 new segments on this show. Sam C, what do we have on here?
We have catching up with the commands, and we have try something new.
Woo! So we will tell you guys what's been going on the last week of our life, and then we're going to try something new. We've tried seaweed, circus peanuts, all sorts of things. Jason wants to know, Sam, the new shirts, did the length change from maybe a year ago? They may be longer, which is a bit better.
I can't remember which shirt you bought, Jason. Was it?
Just tell them the differences here, because we have one line of shirts that are different than the other shirts.
Well, we have 3 different shirts that we sell. I haven't noticed a change in the length, so I'm not 100% sure if they did or not.
So the shirt that has this logo has a different shirt type than we've had in the past, correct?
Yes.
So those are different shirts. So if you got this logo shirt, it is different. Other than that, it's been the same shirt for a while now. All right. Mechanic, thank you for the 4.9. Dan, any close recommendations comparable? Unfortunately, no. Sarsaparilla was such a nice, beautiful, natural root beer scent. I've not found anything that's been like that. Any other ones have been really kind of like artificial. And I'm not saying that they're bad, but no, I've not found anyone that's like that at all, unfortunately. So I'll keep you posted if something does come up. Hey, Vinny, thank you, sir.
Hey.
Welcome on in, everybody. So yes. All right. And Red Beard. Okay. So Count, great question here on beard advice. We do have a halftime segment, and we will put this as a question at halftime. So stay tuned, and we will be coming back to this one. And D Dot wants to know red shirt or black shirt with red lettering.
Oh yeah. You can order any of our shirts with different colored writing. Red, I usually always have on stock, but if it's something different, just hit me up before you buy it. But if you want, you can just purchase the shirt and write in the notes to seller section, like, please use red font or red letters or red design or something like that. And then I'll know.
There you go. There you go. So today we're going to try 2 new things. We'll do this after the catching up with the command segment. I don't think either of these are going to be bad. I don't think we're going to be spitting anything out, and we've never had either of them. The first one is just something kind of basic, but I was excited to try. The second one, I've always had my eye on. I think you've probably had the same, but we've never tried.
Never.
But the first one is dry roasted edamame. Now, what are your initial thoughts? What's your expectations here?
I feel like, okay, so we are a big not dry roasted edamame, like normal steamed. Yeah, I didn't know what the word was. Steamed edamame. Family, literally the kids had some when they got home from school today. And so I feel like it's going to taste between edamame and chickpeas, like dry chickpeas.
And maybe like the papitas in there,
oh,
little feel to them.
Yes.
So,
ooh, papitas.
So we love, it's fun to say. We love all those things. So I have a strong feeling we're going to like these ones. Hey, Donald, welcome on in, everybody. Now, the other one, I know most of you have probably had.
Yeah.
I don't know how neither of us have had this. I literally don't even know what these look like inside. And
they better be a triangle.
And we are going with these. Now, Sam, how do we say this?
Toblerone?
Toblerone?
I don't know. Is it French? Is that what it is?
I think it's Swiss. Yep, okay. Switzerland. So these are from Switzerland.
One thing that I do remember, okay, so when I was in high school, one of my best friends went to France for like their, I don't know, with their French language class, and she brought back these for people and said that they were like authentic candies from France. And then we saw them at the grocery store and just like died.
All right, here you go. Sam was correct. All right,
Toblerone.
Toblerone. There we go. And so I've seen them tons and tons of times, but I've never tried them, and it sounds really good. You want me to read what this kind is? Because they had other kinds that had wheat. This one is wheat-free.
Oh, so there's flavors?
Yeah, there's different varieties. Oh. So this is Swiss milk chocolate with honey almond nougat.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me make sure here. Okay, I was like, did I get the wrong
one?
Oh
my gosh,
no, we're good here. So, milk, soy, almond, and eggs.
Okay.
So again,
eggs. Oh, nougat. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Milk chocolate with honey and almond nougat. So we'll see. I'm excited to try.
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cold chocolate candy is the best.
Yes,
the
best. I agree. Nicholas, I don't know if you know this, but we said we like chickpeas, and garbanzo beans are chickpeas. So it's the same thing, just the method of preparation. So yes.
Do you like chickpeas?
Love chickpeas.
I like chickpeas, but I'm not like they're fine, but I'd never be like, oh, I would love a chickpea right now. You know what I mean?
Okay. Leo says, I think you break them toward the bar, not towards the end. Well, it's got I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's got a little part to take it off at the top. So yeah, we'll get this one going. Any reason my name is not green? So what that would say, Ruben, is YouTube is saying you do not currently have a membership. So I don't know if it's supposed to be or the reasons why. Did the card expire? I'm not sure. You'd have to check within your Google or YouTube account. I don't know. I don't look at like notifications of that or anything like that.
Do you have to go in monthly and like renew it?
Most people, I think, that have signed up and have it, I think it's auto renew, but I'm not sure. If anybody can help out Ruben there, please let him know. And Josh says, dang, Dan, those mics sound very good.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah. And I told Sam because it's different. There's stuff in your way. Yeah. You don't see the same. You don't move the same.
Yeah, I can't see anything in front of me.
And remember, you can grab it here and move to talk with it. Okay. That's kind of the best way. And so there's a lot to it. And she was like, I don't know if we should do it here. And I said, the audio is going to be so much better. Much better.
Listen, someone didn't tell me that our audio wasn't very good.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good. It was. So we have always had like pros and cons. When you have the mic up here, it's not quite as good as audio, but you're free. There's more vision. You can use your hands more. You don't have to think about it. So there's pros and cons to it all. So yes. All right. I think chickpeas and garbanzo beans are the same. Yeah, I know they're the same. But the way that they're used language-wise is usually depending on how they're served. So when you have something like a soup, you're not usually going to see chickpeas in a soup. You're going to see garbanzo beans labeled. But if you have something that is more solid, like a salad or other things.
There you go, Ruben.
Hey, welcome, Ruben. More commonly, you'll see chickpeas. So it's just kind of like, there's no rules or anything, but it's just commonly how they're used. So yes. All right. Domingo says, have you considered selling your stuff on Amazon? No. Amazon, I'll break it down for real with you guys. There's very little money in our shop. It's not something that there's a lot of cost and stuff. It's not some money cow. We're not going on like huge vacations because of Etsy and stuff. Amazon is far worse than that. We would lose money or have to charge you guys like $50 a shirt. And No, just
Amazon just takes a lot of money from
yeah.
you.
Yep. And it's a whole process. This is as small of an operation as it gets. So it's just not in it's just not in our future right now. So yeah. Garbanzos are very common. Yep. And it's a cultural thing too. Some cultures say the other words there. So same thing, but just usually can depend on those variables. All right. And again, guys, hey, I don't even think we've said it. If you guys could hit that thumbs up on the stream for us and share this out, we got some really good advice we're going to get into. All right, Sam.
Yes.
1 week ago, we had the stream. Now we have a week later and catching up with the commands. What have we been going on?
Oh, we had the best weekend.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We went to, I'm sure you guys know, we went to the Columbus Crew game with Ardius Man. And that was my first, your first MLS game?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All of our first MLS game. And it was like, it really was just so, I don't even know, that feeling you get like when you love something so much and you're there and you're like immersed in the whole environment, and like seeing Maddox like watch the game and like he would like they'd come down like to score and he'd like get up out of his seat. It was so cute. It was the greatest time. It was so fun. I told Dan, I was like, well, now we have to buy season tickets to Columbus.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. And they've all heard from me already, so nothing more for me to share there. But any other thoughts about the unique experiences, the people, shout outs, anything like that?
It was just, so we got to meet the recruiting coach, and Maddox wanted to get his autograph. That was cool. And he wrote like, Maddox, hope to see you in crew colors one day or something like that. So he was like real smiley. And then he got the, what do you call that? The ref coin?
The referee coin. So the game coin.
The game coin that the ref flipped. He got to keep that, and his little frame came in today for it. So it's all up on his little soccer shelf upstairs. It was just really cool because like you want to give your kids things that they're super into. And you guys know, like Maddox wants to go pro in soccer. He's 8 and he's determined to go pro, and we're here for it. And so just seeing them there, and Jax was having like the time of his life, cheering and eating ice. Jax was there for the snacks, eating ice cream and popcorn and chips, everything.
And Jax loves soccer too.
Yeah,
Don't downplay it. He was cheering. He was into it. He got a little bit sleepy. It's literally the latest he's ever stayed up. And then the second half, he caught like his second wind and was like hyped and loved it. It was amazing. Like absolutely amazing. Truly one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
Yeah. So I don't know if Jeff or Lisa are in here, but they're from Ardius Man, and it was just, I'm so thankful that they invited us down to that game. It was so fun.
Yeah, like literally, and this will be people say, oh, exactly, like literally life changing.
Yeah.
And to the fact that Maddox could associate, hey, these are pro players. That's what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And he has that image in his mind at all times when he's training, when he's thinking, when he's eating. Like we talk about this stuff literally all day, every day. And today he went to speed and agility training. On the way home, he was like, Dad, do I have to eat and shower and go to bed? I'm like, well, we might have a little bit of time extra. And then he goes, oh my gosh, I really want to practice soccer. Like after agility and speed training, where most kids are like, oh, I got to go here. He just wanted to go play. Yeah. He just wanted to get out there. And he played soccer, a soccer game that he made up at school all through recess. Like he's just in it. And one thing I'll tell you guys, never bet against a determined command. That's just not going to be
good.
Oh
my gosh, if that's not the truth.
Yeah, it's just not going to be good advice. If we get our mind set on something, that's about a wrap. Yeah. It's about a wrap. And his work ethic is crazy. Like we came home, we're like, hey man, what'd you learn about speed and agility? He's like, I got to have my hands open. I got to have high knees and drive and like all this stuff, and was just so dang cool. Now, I'll pop back to Erica in just a second here. But Roger says, how's the soccer crowd up there? Super passionate. He says down here, very passionate.
Wait, down where? Up where?
It doesn't really matter. I think it's just in general. He's asking where we are. So,
like in Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan, Columbus game. So, yeah, it was. Soccer is a culture, right? Mm-hmm. And if you don't understand that, it's literally different. If you go to a MLS game, a Premier League game, a World Cup game, any kind of game, soccer just has this unique culture of chants, unique cheers that they have, just the passion for the game. I've been to everything. I've been to the Red Wings. I've been to Pistons, Lions. I've been to all sorts of games all over the place. soccer is unbelievably unique.
Mhm.
Okay, he's in Miami. That's
Okay.
you've got the
Oh,
Messi
well, come
frenzy. So
on.
yeah, it's
Also, can
unbelievable.
we come down and stay with you for a
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah, Roger, if you ever get tickets, we will be down there and we will take you up on that offer. So yeah, it's Messi Nation. Well, it's when you say Messi Nation in Miami, it's Messi Nation in the whole US. I mean, it is
The Messi
unreal.
effect.
Yeah, the Messi effect is real. And if your kids are at all interested in soccer, you guys, I highly encourage you to get them out and start now, because we have this perfect storm. The Messi effect, which, like I said, don't doubt a command. Don't doubt the Messi effect. I think it's bigger than anybody can ever imagine.
Mhm.
And the World Cup being in the US, North
Oh my
America.
God.
Those two things colliding,
Yeah.
soccer is going to explode. And the earlier ahead of it, the better you're going to be. And it's
Mhm.
kind of like this industry, right? All ships rise with the tide. And it's, yeah, and Magic City's down there. And he says the Messi effect is real. I had a buddy. I don't know if Mark's in here. Mark actually was going to a concert in Nashville, and he's like, dude, the second I got here, the environment was unbelievable. I didn't know what was going on. Then I heard some guy named Met, and he was being sarcastic. But he said, I heard some guy named Messi is here. And so it's crazy what this can happen. So
Yeah.
again, if your kids are interested, get them going now. And it's going to be just crazy. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future holds. And especially if Maddox holds this like passion, this drive,
definitely.
it's scary, like scary what he's going to do, because he's real good, real good. All right, so that was our weekend.
Yeah.
That was mainly it. I guess I would say the only other thing to really talk about here, you had some kind of exciting news Monday and into this week. I forgot where Erica went, but Erica said that she said, Sam, you look so good, and
Thank you.
congrats on your journey. So
thank you.
what is she referring to here?
So I'm on this, I don't know, what do you want to call it, weight loss journey, and I'm almost down 20 pounds, which is really cool. Just I haven't been able to lose weight for a couple years, or for a while, probably like since before Vi was born, probably. And then turns out it was just a bunch of thyroid stuff. So I'm just kind of getting medications figured out, and finally everything is clicking and I'm feeling good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then all I've cared about the whole time is just her being happy, being confident. She's looked amazing to me every single day we've ever been together, but she's happy. She's confident. She feels good. She gets excited. It's been pretty awesome. And so, yeah, we're excited, and we'll be phasing back into the gym. The plan was we were hoping this week, but with the kids going back to school, we just want to kind of make sure that's a priority and settling all that. And then we'll start working back in next week. So yes, absolutely. And yep, the thyroid absolutely causes problems with weight, even though there's ignorant, lazy, old doctors that say otherwise. We've heard of two now, Sam, one personally and our neighbor personally, that when our neighbor and then when Sam went in to say, hey, I have these weight problems with the thyroid and the thyroid medication, the doctors, both separate doctors, told them you need to get on a 1,000-calorie diet a day and it'll all go away.
The doctor that I went to looked at me and said, have you ever heard of calorie counting? Like, how offensive is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So and luckily there are a lot of good endo specialists with thyroids, but they're so sought after. It's so hard to get into. And so, yeah, wasn't that the number, 1,000-calorie diet?
Yeah.
Yes. So anything affecting hormones affects weight. Yep. There it is. There it is. And especially like your food cravings and all these things that aren't exactly controllable. So yeah, it's been but it's been cool getting it figured out and getting away from that doctor. And
yeah,
and we already traveled because the other doctor that's close to us was horrible.
right.
It's like
we haven't like good doctors in our county.
Yep. And so this topic that we're talking about, this will be stuff that's on the podcast, guys. So this
100%.
Is like exact kind of
more
stuff we want to
in depth.
Yeah, more in depth, and we can even share a little bit more. And it's going to be, Sam says the word risque.
I like that word.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best fitting one. It's just going to be a little bit more free flowing, not having to think about. I don't want it to come off like it's crazy, but it's not going to be a super concerned to be family friendly or like super polished.
There will be swearing.
So there you go. So if you are allergic to language, which I think is a strange thing to begin with. Like,
Oh yeah.
you guys know we're family friendly here because I want everyone to feel comfortable, but we don't shelter our kids from language or anything like that.
Oh,
If
no.
they hear, we'll explain it. We tell them time and place. Like, you should know when there's a time and place to do stuff and when there's not. And they walk that line really well.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
And if anybody has been around me, you know that sitting here and not dropping a swear word is like, I should get a trophy. Really.
For sure. For sure. All right. So that's the commands. That's what we've been up to. Let's get into these. We got to start with edamame, right? Because you can't go dessert followed by savory. Would this be savory?
Dessert.
Would that be savory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I use that word.
I feel like anything that's not sweet or sour is savory.
That's how I use it. But like for me, I'm like, a steak is savory, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, how can this one be? Yeah, exactly, Ruben. All right, so let's go ahead and try these out, guys. So these are going to be dry roasted edamame. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys here really well.
So many.
All right, so I'm gonna go in, give this a shot here.
I dropped some. Sorry.
We know Sam makes a mess here.
Oh.
Yeah. So these are sea salt.
Oh my God, these are so good.
And they are not what I expected.
They have like sort of a popcorn flavor to them. Oh.
Wow.
These are incredible.
Is there protein in
it? 14 grams.
For a serving?
For a third of a cup?
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm guessing a lot of calories. Yeah, 130. So it's kind of like it's almost like
a nut.
A pistachio situation.
Those are so good.
Wow.
Okay. Whoever says I don't like anything.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Ken, I have not found a way that I disagree with edamame. Okay.
You guys can't hear me chewing, right?
They might. Adds to the fun. Adds to the fun a little bit here.
Sorry.
Okay, guys, I got this at Rite Aid. So if you guys have a Rite Aid local to you, these are absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious here. I really, really, really like this.
Is that true? Savory means it's salt-based or salty?
Interesting. Makes sense. I didn't know that.
Okay.
All right. And if you guys missed it, we are. And again, if you guys want to hit that thumbs up, if you want to share it, that's amazing. We're not like begging and need people. We love every single person here, but we'd love to grow this any way we can. Say it again on this one, Sam. Tubulero. Check the carbs. All right. Carbs on this. I've never looked at carbs in my life. 9 grams of carbs for a serving. That seems like a lot.
I know. Yeah. I don't know what normal carbs
I mean,
are.
That seems like it's not a lot, I would imagine.
Okay, 3% of your daily intake.
So that can't be much. All right.
I don't know.
So
Toblerone.
Oh wow, I thought there were gonna be little individual boys in here.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it? It's triangle shaped.
I think so.
I'm impressed.
I think so.
Toblerone.
So this is a Swiss chocolate. I wonder if it's actually made in Switzerland.
I feel like no.
Distributed by somebody in New Jersey, but made in Switzerland.
Okay. I feel like it was gonna be like owned by Hershey.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought too. Okay. Again, not what I expected, but I'm excited. So you got these boys right here.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Would you like
it's like a little mountain.
Would you like to do the honors?
No, just break one.
She's like, I don't want to make a mess. All right, here you go.
Thank you.
All right, you go ahead and give it a shot.
Are there crunchies in it?
I think so.
I feel like there should be nuts in it.
Yeah, I feel like there is something in here. So that's high-end expensive here at DR. Yeah, it was normal cost here. Yep. Push inward to crack. Oh, is that the deal? I actually cracked it real smooth. I was good there, baby. That's good. That's a clean break.
It's like a little cheap chocolate tasting. I get a little Hershey taste. I can't talk with my hands now. Like I feel like I'm gonna hit the mic. Do you know what I mean? Like the waxy Hershey taste that you get. It's good though. I don't know.
Okay.
It's super sweet.
Not what I expected at all. When I hear nougat, I think like a Snickers, the nougat that's inside of that, the white stuff. This is definitely chocolate
I
with a
still
few
don't.
things in it.
I still don't know what nougat is. Like, I thought nougat was like a biscuit sort of situation.
No, I know nougat is the white stuff in Snickers.
There's no white stuff in Snickers.
Yep.
There's peanuts and caramel and chocolate, right?
And nougat. What are you talking about?
What's nougat?
It's the white stuff.
There's no white stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's all brown. It's
All
different
right.
different shades of brown.
All right, guys. Sam's gonna have a lesson here. All right.
That's not real. That's
She said there's no white stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Three Musketeers is white. That's not a Snickers.
I'm with Sam. You guys can all be with Sam. You can all be wrong. It's actually the majority.
You got a drawer full of Snickers somewhere down here. I know it.
Yeah. What a sheltered life you lead. Right.
Who?
You.
Me?
Look at. Do you see the nougat right there?
That's not real.
It's all made up here. All right. Here's a good cross section.
Yeah, exactly. Brown.
It's definitely.
That's not
definitely
that's
white.
like the milk chocolate or the white chocolate.
Yeah, white chocolate's
Snickers.
white. Yep. So yes, they all have
That's
nougat
the ice
in
cream.
them.
The
Oh
ice
my
cream
gosh.
Snickers
Well,
bar.
the ice cream in the Snickers ice cream bar represents nougat. That's what that is.
What that picture is. That's not a real Snicker.
That is so funny. So whipped sugar and egg whites is what nougat is.
Really?
There you go. There you go. So that's hilarious. Sam learned that there is nougat in this one. You can see more in frozen Snickers. Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
So,
fine.
there you go. Mhm.
Fine.
Inside of a payday. Yep. Walter says it's white.
Paydays? No.
Dan is right on this
Payday
one.
is nougat? No. Payday is nuts and caramel.
No, there's nougat in there too.
Oh my.
Sam's trying to step on my candy knowledge. That's not somewhere you want to go on this one.
I don't eat a ton of candy, so I don't really know, to be honest. I was just
and
just
do you
didn't
know,
look right.
Do you know how much it pains them for them to agree with me and not you?
Why?
Because they always want to side with you. The thing is, they gotta give me a hard time. That's the thing.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah.
I love giving Dan a hard time.
Mm-hmm, she does, and I'm not allowed to like make fun of her back at all. So it's not even an even playing ground. So yes, now I'll be buying candy tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Go tonight. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Get a Snickers. Snickers are so good, so good.
That was really sweet, and now my teeth hurt.
All right, we'll take an edamame.
No,
that's why we got this here.
I want edamame.
All right. Love it, guys. Okay. If you would like to be a part of Beard Advice Live next week, we would love to have you, and send in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. What's the stuff in the Three Musketeers? That's nougat too.
Yes, that's gross.
Oh, you crazy.
Snickers, amazing. Snickers doesn't have nougat because now I'm not going to like Snickers.
Beard Nerd, I starred your question, and we will hit that one at halftime. Yeah, at halftime. So we will make sure to get there. And again, want to say thank you to everybody being here. We love this. It's something cool, something new. And I do think it makes a big difference on the channel. So thank you guys so much, especially as we're heading into beard season. Just this week, I've started to see numbers start to grow again. It's been really low for a while, but it's definitely growing. Brad, yes, 100%. We will be on this. We've already talked about it. We already have it down. We will be talking a lot about the educational issues. You guys know I had wants and goals to make an educational channel, and for a lot of reasons, mainly our children, that wasn't going to happen. However, we're kind of ripping that Band-Aid off, and we're going to be addressing it on our podcast.
Yep.
So actually, Brad. Okay, Brad, stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. Brad, you will enjoy it.
Don't give it away.
You will enjoy episode 1, Brad. So yes. 100% into this one. All right, so let's go ahead and see. First here, we do have a little promotion that's going on. Sam, talk to the people.
First off, Eric, get off the Snickers website. He put the definition of a Snickers up there.
Does it have nougat in it?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
Okay. My shop, Beauty and the Beard. Stop. Get that out of here.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
My shop, Beauty and the Beard, is 30% off everything right now until Friday. I keep thinking today is Thursday, and I keep wanting to say tomorrow because the kids don't have school Friday, so it's like the weekend.
Yeah.
Everything is 30% off until Friday, so it would be so nice if you guys got something from my shop.
There you go.
If you want it, if you can afford it. I'm not pressuring you.
Brad,
Sorry.
weekly, more details coming, but Fridays weekly.
Yes.
So stay tuned, my man. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good quality audio. We're very, very excited. Jake says it's Thursday in Australia. So yeah, you're good. And interesting. Erica says Saturday is World Beard Day. Very cool.
I feel like you should know that.
I love Erica. I love that comment. I'm not the biggest fan of World Beard Day. It's a little bit silly. The whole like days things, like they kind of bother me.
But also I feel like there's so many like
on the same day. And yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a couple days ago, it was like National Ice Cream Day and National Nacho Day. I feel like it's just like whatever that person's like craving that day. They're like, today is National Ice Cream Day.
Yeah. So I don't do a whole lot. Maybe I'll do like an Instagram story, but No Shave November is my big thing for beards. And Tony, no, we are currently sitting at triple dig, exactly 100 likes.
Oh, no, 101.
So thank you guys for all the likes out there. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this show works, you guys. Thank you for sending in beardadvicelive@gmail.com. All right, first off, we have our friend Russ. Russ says, blue shirt, I brushed to the sides forward for more of a V shape. Black shirt, just out of the shower. First time I used heat. Cheap heated brush, no temperature control. High, medium, low, used medium. And so that would be the temperature control there, Russ. And it's obvious my length will never be that of a longer beards, never taken biotin or collagen, open to suggestions. Well,
all right.
If you are wanting a longer beard, I would recommend taking biotin and collagen. So to start off right there should hopefully help out. And let's go ahead and check out Russ's beard.
Okay.
Awesome, my man. Thank you for sending in. And I've been able to hang out and meet Russ several times now, which has been really, really cool. And he did text me before the stream. He wanted me to add on for you. His wife hates his wings. So I believe he's referring to this section here. Yes. Okay. So the blue shirt, right, was the V, more of a V. So he said he brushes it forward to get that blue, that look here where it's coming down. And then black is where it's spread out.
Okay.
All right. You want to kick off initial thoughts?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, Russ, first off, I got a lot of advice here. You have a great beard, man, and a lot of to work with on this canvas. I am not a fan of the brushing forward into the V shape at all from either the front or the side. I like the much more balanced look from the front. I like the sides a lot better. I think it's just much better when you said you were using heat. Now, understand, it's going to take a lot of practice. We're going to probably say that a lot tonight, but it's going to take a lot of practice. And after you've done like a week or two of practice, because we never want to rush a trim. You don't have to trim right now. It doesn't have to look perfect. After a week or two of practicing, then we can go in and start dialing up what we think the trim is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be about an inch off of the sides here. And again, I'm ignoring the blue one right now because I don't like that style. So it's going to be about an inch off of the side would be. And Russ, if you feel like you got the styling down pretty well, you can go ahead and start that. I'm going to go 1 inch off the side, about 1 inch rounding off the bottom here. And I think you're going to be looking absolutely better than ever. And he said this was his first time he used heat.
Oh, wow. First time?
Right. And you did a good job.
Dang.
And you are going to use heat forever now, Russ. You have to. It just looks much, much better when you use that heat. So, Sam, thoughts?
I totally agree. I don't like hate the brushing forward as much as you do, I think. But I like it as compared, or I don't like it as compared to the heated one. But I agree, just a little like trim off the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I like the mustache. I like the color. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But you got to smile, Russ. I want to see your smile.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, once you dial in that styling, let's just get about an inch off of the bottom all the way around, kind of round the front out a little bit. You're almost going to follow your shirt collar and it's going to look really, really nice. The texture just looks so much more balanced, so much pure.
Yeah, I agree. The texture looks like less like frazzled and more like sleek.
Yeah, absolutely. So Russ, I'm excited. And then, man, when you're ready, I would love to see like a drastic haircut. I want to see you got you got a great head of hair. I would love to see you consider going low on the sides, but I know that's probably a big ask. Could you imagine that like makeover? He does a beard trim. He gets a nice fade on the side. Dude, Russ, you would be you would be like next level with that style. But I know that's a big move. I know that's a lot to it, but I think it would look really nice. Yep. Really, really nice.
I'm excited for you, Russ.
Heck yeah, man. Enjoy. All right. Next one here. And great feedback in the chat. You guys keep these ones coming out over here. Everybody is saying, hey, I agree with you. Great advice here. Great advice there. We always love that. And I agree too with Diablo. I think it does look more full with heat, which is wild, right? A lot of people complain and say, oh, it makes my beard thin. It does this. Well, you just got to learn how to use it right. That really is important. So yes, grow the Ron Burgundy. No.
What's the Ron Burgundy?
Just
like thicker hair,
old school TV anchor hair.
We gotta watch that.
We might have.
We were just talking about like the golden era. Yes, that like era of movies where it was like the Seth Rogen, the Adam Sandler, the Will Ferrell, Johnny Knoxville was in there for a couple.
Yeah. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And now there are like no good comedies out.
Yeah. We're not going to get into that here, but maybe that's a topic for the podcast because there's definitely some factors in that. But yeah, tune in, guys. You'll like some views on the podcast there. So that's awesome. All right. Thanks, Russ. All right. Next one up, we have Brian. This is a little bit of a different one, guys, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I wanted to make sure we got this one in here. Yeah. Owen Wilson, all those guys.
Yes.
Love your channel and all the advice you give. I really wanted to share with you the character I created myself over the past several years of my scare acting career.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, Sam does not see these at all. So she is getting this like first experience right with you guys. Now I have to set it up. So I know these ones, but Sam is completely
I feel like there's going to be like a jump scare. Like I feel like somebody's behind me or something.
No recording here.
Okay.
And he said, I became the chainsaw guy at my local amusement park over 12 years ago, scaring the souls out of men, women, children every October since 2012. And during the 2016 clown sighting craze that occurred all over America. Do you remember that?
Where people were like dressing up like clowns?
Yeah, it was around it, I think. And they were scaring people. Yeah. He said he decided to join in on the fun and Cupcake was born.
Oh, geez.
I've been growing my beard for over a decade now. And most of my initial motivation behind my beard was to make my character stand out. And I thought it would be more intimidating. And I'm proud to say I think it worked. I since have managed to grow such a prominent beard that I've chosen the route of doing different makeup each time I scare to keep things fresh and fun throughout the years. The contrast between being colorful and cute and as well as terrifying and bad donkey are the lines I love to blur. I've received so much great feedback over the years, and I'd love to hear any comments, feedback, questions that you, Dan, Sam, and the viewers have for me. My beard or anything in between, all feedback gives me motivation to continue doing what I love and push my boundaries even further than I've ever imagined. Thank you for taking the time to share my email. I appreciate it more than you know. Have a blessed bearded day.
I'm nervous. Is it
no, it's not bad at all. No, not bad at all. Yeah.
God, still scary.
So, I mean, there's a lot to take in. Right?
Okay. I'm digging this. I'm a Halloween girl. Violet's a Halloween girl. Yeah. We're a Halloween family.
For sure. And so, yeah, this is an amazing number one beard. You got that full mustache going on. I don't know how you do that. The real walrus where it's covering the mouth. Like you can't see his lips, you can't see anything.
Yeah, right. I didn't notice that.
So more power to you on there. If you were just telling me like straight up, I need advice, Dan, I would say, let's get the mustache off the lips and out of the mouth. But that's just a me thing.
But is it like the character?
Right.
And then he goes home and he's like, bloop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, that's why I struggle.
It's the sad walrus.
This is a sad walrus. Yeah, no doubt about that. But dude, you got a luscious beard.
Yes. I don't know what to say. It's so like long and like full.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's awesome,
Are these
man.
Professional pictures?
I don't know.
I'm into it.
I don't know.
I like this.
Yeah. So Brian, thank you for sharing, man. I know he's in the chat and look at the makeup, and I can't imagine the amount of time that takes.
Right. Okay. He's here. Do you do your own makeup or does somebody do it for you?
Yeah. Good question.
That's really cool.
Good question. So yeah, it's awesome, man. Thank you for sending in. Really, really cool. He says, thanks all. And,
wait, was there any advice? that we were supposed to be giving, or it
Nope,
was just like a
nope.
cool thing?
Yeah, it was just a
I
cool
like it.
thing. He wanted any
Thank you.
advice or feedback. And I mean, this is probably about as close to a flex as it gets here, but it was different and I wanted to show it. I
It's
know it meant a lot
cool.
to him. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay,
So
now I feel like in October we need to have like a Halloween episode and you guys have to like dress up and send in pictures.
that would be fun.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Last weekend of October.
Write it down, guys. We're going to do a Halloween.
Oh, wait, it's not the weekend. It's Wednesday.
Oh my gosh. You can send in pictures of you, your family, and yeah, let's do it up. Yep.
Yes.
Let's do it up. Would you say that's terminal length? It depends on his growth, but he's probably near. Essentially, if you can grow a full beard, the average terminal length is around 2 feet. So he's probably near that. Yeah. He says, I do not. Someone else usually does the makeup.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, they do good work.
Very cool. I will not be painting anything for Halloween. That's not me at all, but I respect it. I love it. I do dress up every year. We usually do like family themed stuff, and I never bicker. I never push back. It's not fully my thing, but hey, it's for the family.
But do you remember what we agreed on that you guys were going to be for Halloween?
Nope.
It does involve face paint.
What was it?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
It's always a secret.
Okay, we'll see. I will likely not be doing face paint, but we will see what he says. Sam's saying we're not telling.
Ooh,
we're not telling
yeah.
the theme. No? Okay. Remember to tell me after that.
We never tell.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, Brian, for sending in, man. That was really cool. All right, Scott L. I've been growing my beard out for coming up on a year mid-September. No trimming other than the mustache. My question is, should I do anything different or should I keep letting it grow? I use a heated brush and beard oil daily. Okay.
All righty.
So he's almost on a year. All right. And he's no trimming other than the mustache. So
Okay.
this is all just natural here. All just natural here. All right. Let's see what he's got on this one. Awesome, man.
Nice.
That's crazy that's no trimming on the bottom. Your beard grows in really symmetrical.
Your beard blends in with your skin.
Yeah, I know. That is tough. That is tough here on this one. So, yes. Good question, Doug. Doug says 25th or 1st?
25th.
For sure, 25th. Yep.
Because
absolutely.
Once you hit November, then it's Sam's birthday month and everything else doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. Not Thanksgiving, which is on her birthday this year. Yeah.
So cool.
Get your guys Sam C gifts ready. Thanksgiving is her birthday. All right. It is her birthday. She is in her mid-30s. So keep that in mind for
I'm not.
birthday. You are.
No.
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm. All right, Scott. So he's asking for advice here. Should he keep going? Should he do something different?
Okay.
Should he? What do you think? He's here. He's coming up on a year.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Honestly, I think it looks great. I love the like lighter stripe down the middle. I think that is so cool.
I agree.
If you like having a longer beard, I say keep going. Just see what you can get out of it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's about all I have to say.
Yeah, I agree entirely. Scott, the only advice I would give is it looks like you are trimming in the middle of your mustache and it looks really nice, looks really uniform. But the second you get away from the nose, you start to have those longer hairs on the side. You can see them here. If you're trimming the mustache, I would trim it all the way through. I am not a fan of the mustache where it splits in the middle for the trimming to get out of the mouth, and then it's real long on the sides. So I would just take scissors, very, very simple trim. You can see right here where these hairs are sticking out, snip, snip, snip. And then on the other side, same thing, snip, snip, snip. And I think that's going to be nice. And you have a really nice mustache. Doing that will absolutely give you just like a little bit more pop on that mustache. Caleb says, Dan, is the camera zoomed out further? Did you do a beard trim? I did a little trim, just off the bottom. Essentially, we went to the Columbus Crew game, and I didn't like the way my beard was sitting on a logo, so I grabbed some crappy scissors and did a little trim. And then when we got home, I went through a little bit more and evened it up.
It was like such a random, like chaotic last minute beard trim. Dan's like, chaotic. Do you have scissors?
No, it was not.
Yeah, because we had to leave.
Somebody was chaotic, and it was not Dan. Sam does not do well with time constraints or pressure.
No.
She gets real frazzled, and I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, we're good. Relax. If there's something building for pressure, that's when you see Sam at her most tingly. I
don't like being late. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm like the 15, 20-minute early kind of person. And we were like several minutes late for something that we needed to do. And it just like,
Out of our control.
I just like feel bad.
Mhm.
I don't like putting other people in like bad positions.
Yeah, and I only focus on what I can control. And this situation, we're never late to anything. This situation was just out of our control. So, and we weren't late. We were totally fine. Now, somebody asked a good question and says, does he need a transparency trim? And he said it's hard to tell. It is hard to tell. We can't unless we have a different color under the beard. I don't think so, but it is hard to tell. So yeah, it's hard to tell here. But it looks great. I have no concerns about it. Just the mustache, I think, will help you out nicely. So thanks, Scott.
Mhm.
All right, Brecken back again. Another month has gone by. My beard is still growing. I feel great about it. Just started my junior year of college and love being a bearded guy on campus. Heck yeah. I took Dan's advice from last stream and I was on and did not get a shape up of any sort. I've done nothing but let it grow. I didn't have a below the neck picture last time, so I added one to show you guys what I'm working with underneath. My 21st birthday is still a few months away, but I'm really looking forward to see what the beard will look like soon. With that being said, how's the beard looking? What comments or advice can you guys give? Should I continue what I'm doing to achieve a big beard? So that's his goal. Let's keep that in mind, achieve a big beard. Or do I need to make some changes?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and see here. All right. So Brecken keeps sending in, and he was like, I do want to send in the under beard so you guys can see the neckline. Because if you're growing a big beard, that's important.
Yeah, it's so full.
Dense.
You are going to have like a tremendous beard.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Yep. Yeah, that's a thick, dense, coarse beard right there, man. That's as Flag is saying, for 20 years old. Whew,
right?
Goodness, man. Goodness. You got some DHT pumping through those veins, man. But Sam, thoughts on the beard as is right now? Is there anything that you're like, hey, he's going towards a big beard, but do this along the journey?
Truly, no. I think you're really on the right path.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man. It absolutely looks awesome. Ken, I think we've discussed that with him, and I don't think it's on the table right now, but it's looking great. Absolutely great, dude.
Mhm.
And keep sending it, right? Not obviously not every week because not much is going to change, but maybe 2 months from now, send back in.
Send it in like right before your birthday.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
He said in a couple months, right?
Did he? Okay, let's see.
His 21st birthday?
Oh, okay.
A few months away.
Yeah, there you go. All right, be smart there. Coming from two people that don't drink alcohol, I don't encourage starting a habit of it. Just be careful. Be careful there. 21st birthdays can be very, very wild. November 29th, so he's right around yours.
Oh, snap.
Awesome, man. Well, Brecken, thanks for sending it, man. All right, Kylie, I am reaching out for advice. I believe you, Sam, the community could greatly help me achieve some of my goals. Love that. Since I do not have ample time during the week, the work week, to apply heat to my beard, I figured it best to send a picture without. While my goal ultimately is to achieve great length, it's far more important for me that a beard looks the best it possibly can. Is a trim needed? Where would you recommend if he needs one?
Okay.
Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Awesome, dude.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. And hey, I will say, I know everyone has different schedules, everyone has different life and stuff, but heat does not take that long. At most, it's going to be an additional 5 to 10 minutes. For your beard, 5 at most. An additional 5 minutes to get your beard ready. I believe if you think heat can help you and you believe that can help your styling, set the alarm 5 minutes earlier. Like, you're not going to notice that. You're not going to recognize that sleep difference, but you will recognize it with your beard.
And maybe like practice on the weekends or on a day where you're not working, and
Great
like
advice.
keep doing that for like a month or something until you get it down, and then move it into your routine so you're not like stressed out, frazzled doing it for the first time on a day where you have to go into work, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I do see 2 areas I would love for you to explore with heat. One, Ken picked up in on the chat, and he says, use heat to sweep the mustache off to the side. I agree entirely. Use that heat right here. Just get that lazy walrus off the lip into the side. And then you do have a dip or a wave right underneath the chin. It's nothing bad, nothing worrisome. But if it was me or my buddy was like, what do you think, Dan? I would say, yeah, get a round brush and a blow dryer and just start going to town on going with the reverse angle of that wave or dip and use some heat on there. And I think it would make a really nice difference. And as Caleb said, and Caleb's got a huge beard, 5 to 7 minutes additional.
Wow.
Yep, not much.
Okay, I have a question about the heated brush.
Yep.
Could you take the heated brush, like for that chin dip, like pick up that part and like heated brush from the underside?
So yeah, we call that heat in layers.
Okay.
And yes, 100%.
Okay.
You can get it done with a comb, a heated brush. It's just the round brush is so easy for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially at his length, that's actually really good advice. Heat in layers could work really well there. Really, really well.
Look at me go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, this is awesome, man. So yes. And yeah, John, this stream is staying on forever. We're not going anywhere. Hey, Beard Octane, welcome. So yeah, heat is glorious. Walter says it takes less than 6 minutes. There you go, man. And Kylie, for the trim, it's tough for me to say. Right on the side here, I don't see any trim. I'm like, nope, nothing at all. On the front, I do see that your chin is longer and stronger than your sides right now, right? If we were to go proportional, the line would be right around here. And then on the sides, we are missing a little bit right here, right? You see this section as compared to the chin. I think that could all be addressed with heat.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I would love to see that with a blow dryer and just kind of using my routine and then seeing what we're doing. If you just left it like this and you're like, Dan, I love you, I respect you, but heat's off the table, I would say, okay, well then let's leave it right here and do a little trim. See this and keep it proportional, little trim around the outside. But I do think if you get some heat underneath here and you start going away from your face, then it's going to really bring that balance out and bring in some like density to the beard, which again, a lot of people think, oh, when you use heat, it gets thinner. No. When you do it right, you get more of that. Yep, absolutely.
But also, I don't think that your beard looks bad. Usually when people like send in and they're like, I don't use heat, instantly my mind goes to like scraggly and crazy and frazzled. And it's not that like whatsoever.
No.
So like if you walked in somewhere and you had that beard, like I wouldn't say like, oh gosh, he needs to really fix that. Like I think it looks good. But if you wanted to, make it more full things, get rid of the dip, then try heat.
And he's with you. He says, I appreciate it. I'll get up earlier. Just go to bed a little bit sooner or not. Life is short. Enjoy it. And I know sleep is important, but I think it's a little overrated.
Say that and then get up in the morning and I'm like,
yeah,
why did we stay up till 2 a.m.?
I will say one thing about me with pride is I'm never cranky in the morning. I'm never sluggish. I get up. I'm good to go. All right. And Bearded Gamer says, I've seen Eric use a blow dryer brush. What's your opinion? So I've done 2 videos with different blow dryer brushes. Sam uses one pretty much every day.
Yep.
So her shark is
well, not every day. The days that I blow dry.
Yeah, when she uses it. So yep. And then Nate says, I use that same method Sam mentioned, even with his longer beard.
Snap.
And I do have a video on that as well, guys. All you got to search is Dancy Bearded Heat and Layers, and you can see all about that to see how it's done. So yeah, that's awesome. And Ryan says, love this channel. My beard has normally been amazing, but lately the curls have been terrible. I'm going to try my heated brush. That is your solution. 100% your solution. And guys, remember, your beards will change seasonally. It'll change randomly. It'll change as you age. There's so many random factors that can go into that. So Kylie, thanks for sending it, man. Great beard. Great beard. All right, Ryan, I am wondering all around advice if I should go bald and bearded. Ooh, okay. One of our specialties on this show. I know some have waves, and at the bottom I should use some heat. It might just be me, but heat seems to look off when I use it. So again, Ryan, that's going to be one of those situations of practice, trial and error, stepping out of your comfort zone. We'll take a look and then I'll let you know my thoughts here. And he says, I use oil daily, balm on occasion. What else can I do? All right, let's take a look here.
All right.
Oh, what's up, Ryan?
Nice.
Awesome, man. And so appreciate that. And I got questions coming in, guys, that I have been starring and saving here. All right. So we got the shape on the beard, right? Yep. Looks really nice.
Yes.
And he says, first thing, let me have you hit this one here.
Okay.
And looking at the hairline and the density of the head hair, should he go bald and bearded? And let's do a poll in the chat, you guys. Let's use our features. Bald, no. All right, there is a poll, so give your feedback. It is anonymous, and just be honest. If this was a friend in your life and they're saying, "Hey, man, should I get the razor? Should I go bald?" What do you think, Sam? What is your vote and your thoughts on this?
I'm gonna say, try it. Your hair's gonna grow back.
Yeah, and might at this length, quickly.
Yeah, right. If you're curious about it, try it on your next haircut, and if you don't like it, give it a week.
Exactly. I think it's a no-brainer. It's going to be yes to get a to go bald and bearded. And I think it's going to be simple. It's going to help aspects of your beard, aspects of your life. I've heard so many guys when they're at this teetering moment, actually 100% of guys, when they're at this teetering moment, they've never regretted it. They do this and they're like, why did I wait so long? And by you asking the question specifically for yourself, should I go bald and bearded?
It's on your mind.
You already knew the answer. Yeah, you already knew the answer there. So yes. All right. And then he is saying about his beard. Do we have any advice here on using heat, not using heat? Anything that stands out to you?
Does he use heat or does he not use heat? I can't remember.
He said he tried, but he doesn't like the way it looks when he uses it.
The front, I feel like looks really good, but then when we go to the side picture, I feel like you could use some heat like right there just to kind of settle those like waves down. But the front, if that's no heat, that's great.
For sure. I agree, especially on the side. See how it's like swooping to the middle and a little crazy over here?
Yeah.
Just get that calmed down with a heated brush. You're gonna be good. And he did say, other than oil and balm, what should he be using? Butter at night for sure. Make sure you're using a good daily beard wash. I highly recommend exfoliating your skin. It looked like there may have been a little beard drift that you have. I would highly recommend 3 things. Make sure you're drinking enough water, Ryan. Listen to me, please. Drink enough water. Exfoliate your skin with a comb down to the skin, and then make sure you're using a good, gentle daily beard wash. It'll make all the difference in the world. Yep, all the difference in the world. So yes.
Wow, 83% bald.
Okay, cool. Okay. So 83% are saying bald here, and he said that he just says heat. So he did not give any example of what that heat was. I think he could give oh yeah, Leo says the answer is in the question. Exactly. Yep.
True that.
Yep. And I do agree here too. When you go bald and bearded, you guys know I love that line from the corner of the mouth to the ear. Angle that up instead of having it here. And even if you don't, Ryan, I would love for you to raise your beard line up to your glasses. You have like a little transition there. Raise that up a little bit if you don't go bald and bearded. So yeah, man, that would be awesome. I think it would be really, really helpful. Yep, absolutely. And Dan C, and this is somebody else, not right here. He said, I started doing that. Absolutely no dead skin in the beard. It works, guys. It works. It's super simple. Super simple. So cool, man. Thanks, Ryan. All right, questions. So if you guys have any questions for Sam, if you're like, oh man, Sam talked about this with the female perspective, drop a comment and we'll get to those ones. Colin says, quick question. I look a lot like Eric Rowan. Do you know who that is?
No.
Me either. I have a red beard, but my hair is dark. I like to grow out my beard and my hair, and I worry it'll look weird. What are your thoughts? Send into the show, Colin.
Yeah.
Beardadvicelive@gmail.com. I cannot give you honest feedback unless I see it. When I hear dark hair, red beard, do I think that's weird? No. No.
I want to see it. Yeah. I want you to try it and then send a picture in so we can see it in its glory.
Yeah. Yeah. Send it in.
Also, send in a picture of Eric Rowan.
Okay. Oh, is that who they're saying? It is the WWE superstar Bray Wyatt. Was he the one who just passed away?
I still don't know who that is.
So a wrestler, like WWE.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
So if that's Rowan, is that the wrestler that just passed away? Because I know one wrestler just tragically died like way too early, like way too young. Like I think around my age.
Oh.
So yeah, let me know. Is that who it is, or am I confusing ones?
Yes. Someone said.
Past the Fiend. Okay. Brian Wyatt's best friend, Eric.
Huh?
Okay. He's the one that just passed. Oh, okay. So sad, man. Yeah, so dang sad. I think he was, like I said, in his 30s.
Yikes.
All right. Still alive. Bray passed away at age 36, my age. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Crazy. So send in though. We got to see the beard. Yeah, we have to see the beard. Okay. What's the bang for your buck for beard butter? So Thomas, there are really no budget beard butters out there. We can talk budget beard oils, but there's not really any budget beard butters. Just go with the one that you think is the best. I mean, when you start getting into quality products and the difference is $1 or $2, and it's a product that's going to last you a month or two, is it, and this is just me speaking freely here and just in general terms, is it worth it? Like agonizing over this one or that one because of $1 or $2 for a product that lasts you a couple months? I know for us, we would say no. Like
Mhm.
that's just analyzing it too quickly. I would say go for the best beard butter you can, because you're not going to go to the store and find a good beard butter. You're not going to go to the store. The only exception is literally one I made that's in Rite Aid. If you have a Rite Aid near you, try to check for the Ricci beard butter. It's a new name, but it's one I made there. All right, here's Ryan. Hey, thank you, man. He says, that was just a few days ago. Dan, with the wife at the hospital, like we had talked about. I wasn't really taking care of the beard. Thanks, everyone. Hey, absolutely, man. I hope your wife is doing well. Hope she is doing well. All right. Okay, so no, Eric Rowan was part of the Wyatt family, who the brand Bray Wyatt was the leader of. Okay, so it's not that person.
Okay.
Okay, all right, good to know. Okay, before a beard trim, does it need to be styled and with product? Great question, and I feel very strongly about this one. You do, and actually, we just talked about this the other night. You do want to style your beard before trimming it. You do not want to use solid products like balm or butter or wax, though. But yes, use oil, use heat, use your comb, use your brush, and trim your beard once it is fully settled and dried. And I don't know what we were talking about, but I brought it up about trimming your beard, and somebody had recommended, I think we were talking about Scuba. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about Scuba, and Scuba's recommendation is that you trim your beard how you wake up naturally.
Oh.
And
yeah,
that hurts my brain, how wrong it is. Like there's a lot of things where we like disagree, we're like, oh, it's this or that. He's just wrong there. Like the only exception is if your beard is very short and you're getting a trim that uses guards.
Or if you like sleep like this.
Right. But that's, even then, why not style it? Why not go through it? So I don't understand that one. And we just talked about it, and I brought it up to Sam. I was like, yeah, Scuba thinks this. And she was like, what? Because the problem
strange.
is when you go to style your beard, you are now laying it down in a different way than you cut it, and it's not going to be even. It's not going to be clear. It's just mind-blowing to me how that is how that is something that's even like talked about. So yes. All right, Scuba. And I love Scuba. He's just wrong there. He's also wrong about co-washing and a couple of other things. So yes. All right. And great questions, guys, here. We'll keep going through them. I've tried using the round brush with heat, and I still somehow have a very small chin dip. You always will. Yep, Kyle, it's going to be a daily battle, man. Anytime your beard gets wet, it's going to come right back. It's getting better, but how could I achieve faster results? You're on the path. You said it's getting better, and you said very small. You're good, man. I would give you the advice of don't look that closely. If you think it's very small, you're all set. Yeah, you are all set. Is there a thing with women that you think women look too closely or overanalyze some aspect of hair?
Oh, yes.
Hair,
and
specifically.
Oh, hair?
Hair.
I don't really know.
Okay.
Not hair. It's the magnifying mirror up in your face, looking at all your pores and stuff. I literally just had to tell myself last night in the shower. I was like, when you get out of the shower, don't look in the magnifying mirror. It didn't. I didn't.
You did it anyway. And people are saying Scuba has to be trolling you, right? And on this stuff, no. He actually believes what he's saying. Everything else, yeah, it's just trolling. It's sarcasm. It's jokes. I forgot. I'm glad you guys kind of reminded me. I got to text him because I did that review for him. And I was looking at the analytics today. My review video for Scuba is a net -3 subscribers.
Wow.
So
you owe us, Scuba.
Back in the day when I would cover anything Scuba, he would share it and I would get like an influx of people. It's not the case anymore. And when I cover it, I lose people. So I'm literally down 3 subscribers from doing a favor to Scuba and covering his video. So he's got to do something to get me some subs out there, because that was hilarious. So yes. Greg says, just making the stream. Can you guys start over? Yep. Let's get back to the intro.
Welcome.
I love Greg. Oh man, that is too funny. Okay, let's see what else we have here. When are you guys doing the Bahama sauce? So we got to order that. Not yet, but it's on the mind.
I gotta mentally prepare for that one. I want to do it. I've wanted to do it for years.
Yeah,
now.
since Hot
years. Ones. I just don't. I don't know if I can.
And guys, is the audio still good? Are you in the nicest way possible? Is Sam's because we're learning here. We're
Yeah.
figuring this out. Is Sam's sound consistent or is she pulling away? We don't have
I do.
headphones
I
in right
move a
now.
lot when I talk. Dan's like stoic, and I'm like, hey.
Which is funny because everyone talks about how I talk with my hands.
Oh,
So yeah, it's my thing. So all right, audio sounding fine. Audio is great.
oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Okay.
guys. I have a feeling it's going to be much better than previous episodes. So
Okay.
very, very cool. Every time we talk about scuba, I think the Big Daddy scene with Scuba Steve. Yeah. All right, audio's perfect. Awesome. Thank you guys. Perfect. There you go, babe. Look at you. All right.
I'm a pro.
What's the benefit of beard butter? So beard butter is highly nourishing for the beard hairs. It is different than any other product because of these things called long chain fatty acids. They are so nourishing and so good for the hair. In layman's terms, what that means is when you put it in at night, you wake up and rinse it out in the morning, your beard is going to be soft. It is going to be less tangly, and it's just going to feel more lively. If you don't, it's going to feel more brittle and kind of like a bird's nest. And so it just makes a really, really nice difference. Fatty what? Yeah. Long chain fatty acids. And I don't drop that to be like a buzzword or be like, oh, Dan, those fancy things. I really believe those are important. So I'm going to keep talking about them until they just become common vernacular in what we're talking about here.
Oh.
So that one was that one was like the opposite. I had to.
You do seem to drop long chain fatty acids a lot.
It's important, but it's literally the difference between oil and butter. The only difference of shea butter and then shea oil is long chain fatty acids. Fatty acids are so good for our skin and hair. We have long chain, medium chain, short chain. Long chain are the ones that make things solid. It's what changes coconut oil, right, in your pantry that's solid and milky to an oil like fractionated coconut oil. It's those, and we have the ability to remove them. I'm sparing you guys the real science. I'm not talking about the linoleic acids. I'm not going in and hey, do you want to talk about linoleic? Yeah, we want to go into GLAs and all this stuff. Like I'm not doing that. So it's me being more casual. Yes. Long chain is key. Yeah. Nate knows these. Me and Nate. So when you want to talk about these discussions, you should hear the discussions Nate and I have about ingredients and products. You would like think it's a foreign language. It's pretty crazy. What's up, David? Welcome, man. So yeah. So MCT oil is a version of fractionated coconut oil. It's a little bit different, but it is a version of it. We have fractionated coconut oil, MCT oil, and then we have capacrylic triglycerides, which is that's another version of coconut oil where we're removing the long chain or medium chain fatty acids. So yes. And Wiley says Dan drops long chain fatty acids. I don't know what it means, but it doesn't sound good. It is good. It is good. That's the thing. So yes, it is good. Okay. Oh, you guys are too funny. All right. Shea butter causes a breakout on my chin. Any butter that doesn't have that as the main ingredient. So Walrick, here's a key thing. Shea butter should not be touching your skin. Beard butter is for the hair and not the skin. I would have a great feeling that shea butter is totally fine on the rest of your body, but it's making your chin break out because the pores under our beard are the most unique pores on your body. We have these bigger pores. The follicles are structured differently. The underneath is structured differently. The sebaceous glands that attach to them are different. Keep the butter away from the skin, and I have a feeling you will be totally fine. Are there beard butters that don't use shea as a main ingredient? Not really. It is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just doesn't exist because if we're looking at every other butter in the world added up against shea, shea still wins. Like it is a freak of nature ingredient, like absolute freak of nature ingredient. If you want to try dabbling with your own, some other good butters for beard butter, you have kokum butter, you have mango butter, cocoa butter. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that one. If you're breaking out from shea, don't use cocoa butter. That's gonna be bad. But mango butter, kokum butter, those are two ones. Sal butter is fantastic. Aloe butter is not really butter, but you can throw that in there too. So there's a lot for sure. Yep, let's for sure. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the bearded dragon facts. Yeah, absolutely.
Remember when we were like this close to getting a bearded dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people love them. All right, Dennis says, how can I know if my beard is healthy? I think mine is. I want to make sure it is.
Send a a picture.
Yeah, send in. Dennis, it is, man. If you say, I think my beard is healthy, it is. When a beard is not healthy, you are going to see physical damage like breakage, like split ends. You're going to feel brittle, dry bird's nest. And that is an unhealthy beard. Yours is glistening and using great products. You are totally fine. Yep, totally fine. Yeah, absolutely. Shea butter isn't made for the skin; it's made for the hairs. Well, shea butter isn't made. Shea butter is just its natural self that just comes from nature. But in the product of beard butter, it's intended for the hair, not the skin. So yes. All right. Shade says they're great pets.
We thought about it, but then it was like the upkeep of it and
It just didn't
the
fit our
fact
lifestyle.
that they would bite, and would be traumatized.
Yeah,
she got bit by
she's
one.
crazy. Yep, she is crazy. and there's no way. Yeah, yep. It just doesn't fit our lifestyle. Dan, can you do another morning routine video with and without shower? I will be doing one with shower soon. Without shower, no. Without shower would be a super quick video. I'd be getting my beard damp and running a comb through it. That's not. I don't really have any method in my life where there's not a shower.
Yeah, the gym.
Yeah, but that's literally me getting my beard damp and running a comb through it.
Well, you can do like a little TikTok.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a short version for you. But yes, I have a full plan to do a full morning routine video. I'm just waiting for the fall when I think I'll have the biggest impact on that one. So yeah, for sure. All right. Oh, let me get this one here. Got that in line. All right, Kyle, you're out of here. Take care, man. All right. Anyone else struggle with the blow dryer round brush combo? That said, I have very good results styling recently using a heated brush and a round brush immediately after. Brian, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to. It's a weird thing, like coordinating like a tool, another tool, and then in the mirror, which can be like hard to see. So yeah, I don't think you're alone there. Have you ever experienced that with using two tools?
I don't know if I've ever used two tools.
So that is, one of the unique things with a beard.
I could never, I'll be honest, I could never get the hang of a round brush, so I just bought the automatic one.
There you go. So Brian, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're not crazy, man. Very common. I figured it out through time though. And he said you had good results with a heated brush and a round brush after. I do that as well too, especially my sides have been terrible lately. And so I use that method as well. Or I'll just literally use my fingers. I'll apply the heat with the heated brush. I'll pinch it and then hold it there for a second where I want it to go. And again, glass transitional phase, it'll stay there. So yeah, really cool question. Have a salt and pepper beard. Going to be Santa this year. What's the best beard product to whiten the beard? None of those. Michael, you are going to want to get a wax. It is going to be a colored wax from Amazon. It is going to rinse out right after using it, and it will not harm your beard.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about like those like hair spray things like we use for Halloween?
Real bad. Real bad. Like you could completely chemically damage your beard.
Wow.
And so I don't know if Brian is in the chat right now. We have several Brians, but I'm talking about Brian with the handlebar mustache, Brian with the last name Carter, Brian with the hat collection that rivals mine. He was the one who actually introduced me to that product. So if you need a link, Michael, send me an email or an Instagram message, and I'll send you an Amazon link to it. It is it's colored hair wax. Very safe, doesn't harm it at all, and it'll rinse right out afterwards. What beard products can my wife use on her head hair? She can use beard oil. Some women use beard butter on the tips of the hair. Outside of that, that's probably about it for hair.
I did see Mrs. Beard Mode used was it
balm for styling
to like slick down like her baby hairs and stuff?
And I saw she used balm on one of her clients and then used the blow dryer, and it was like, I don't know, like a feathering type look.
Interesting.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So yeah, good call there too. You could use that for sure. All right. First person to ask about whitening instead of coloring a whitening beard. So I've actually had that question a bunch of times. It's just it picks up around the holiday season, right? When it comes through. Oh, the poll. Thank you. I got to end that poll. We had somebody that wanted to know if they want to be bald and bearded, and the answer ended up being yes.
They probably thought it was you.
Right. All right, Sam, pressure's on. 80 or was it 74%? So that's why it went down. Yeah, that's too funny. Thank you guys. I have a few gray hairs in my beard. One of them is split midway up and is getting bigger. Should I trim that one? Yes. If a hair is split, always trim it. It will never come back again, and all it can do is cause problems. So 100%, always, always, always clip those split ends. Even if it's in the middle, even if it's at the base, it's still a split end. What round brush do you recommend? So there's so many amazing ones out there. You can't go wrong. Go to Amazon, go to Sally's Beauty. I use one from Volt Life Proof Grooming because they sent it to me and it works really well. So if you want a beard one, Volt Life Proof Grooming, I might have a discount with them. Just check out my videos. So yeah, I don't understand how terminal length works. If it stops growing, how would trimming it shorter with scissors make it start growing again? So Nick, and I do have a really, really prideful video about terminal length, probably about a month ago. Please go check that one out. Remember, this is super important. Your beard does not grow from the length. It grows from the base. So what terminal length is essentially every hair that makes up your beard has a certain spot that it's going to fall out and start that life cycle again. So when you get to, let's say, 12 inches and that hair falls out, there's already a new hair growing. It's just like teeth. And so when you cut it, it's not that you're restarting the growth. It's not that anything like that. You're just removing hairs that were longer than the ones that fell out shorter. And so you're getting rid of transparency. So again, if it stops growing, it doesn't stop growing. It falls out and then a new hair grows again. Hopefully that makes sense. Makes sense?
It was a lot.
Yeah. Check out the terminal length video, and I think that will be really helpful. In general, aren't round brushes the safest item you can buy cheaply? For sure. Yeah, those are all about creating round brushes, Boar's bristle brush. Those are all, there's so many good options out there for cheap prices. So yes, 100%, you're pretty safe on those ones. Dan, is there anything or anyone that could convince you to shave your beard off? Nope. Yeah, I mean, we could throw some commas at it and I would consider it, but no, there's
2 million.
Yeah. There's if you throw some commas at me, I would definitely consider it, but we got to be talking about some big numbers. It means a lot to me personally, my mental health, the channel, so much. So it would take a lot for sure. Awesome, guys. All right. Thank you. I think we cleared all those questions. Let's keep this party going. Okay, Will, I need some advice on my updated beard. I drink a gallon of water every day. I use quality oils, butter, washes, and conditioners.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right, here's Will.
Nice.
Awesome, man. So he just wants some general advice, and I believe he didn't say anything, but I believe these are two different styling ways. At least to me, it looked like he included both views here because the mustache looks real different.
Oh,
do you have any? Yeah. Do you have any initial thoughts for Will on? He's saying, hey, I'm using all the right products and stuff. Just any kind of general advice.
So I think I would like to see a little bit of heat on it and see what it looks like, just to kind of like tame the I don't even want to frazzliness. Is that a word? I don't know. It should be. It's not frizzy.
Right.
It's like frazzled. Like.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm biased, but I would love to see heat, especially when we look at the side profile here. If you slick that down, I personally think that would look better. Now, there's people that adamantly disagree with us and say, no, natural, rock this. Absolutely. It's all personal preference. And I do like the mustache. I would look up Dancy Bearded Lazy Walrus video. Watch that 10 times. Practice. I like this one much more than here because I don't like the curl into the lip at all, but I don't think you're quite there yet on this one. If you use a heated brush and get that lazy walrus going and then use the heated brush on your sides, you're going to do really well.
Yeah, I agree.
Now for the length, I can't tell if you need a trim because of your posture. You're kind of sitting with your chin tucked down to your body. So the beard's not sitting like naturally, right? You know what I mean? It's not just hanging. So I don't know if you're ready for a transparency trim. My gut is telling me yes.
I agree. I think if you look at that middle picture, you can see at the bottom there.
Yeah. It's just so hard because it's bunched over here. You know, it's not sitting properly. So we'll work on that heat, practice for the next 5 days if you can get your hands on some heating tools, and then send back in and stand up and have a shirt kind of like this color and then we'll be able to tell you a little bit more. I think this will be one that would be really cool to be able to have updates as we go through.
Yeah, for sure.
Would be really cool. So awesome, man. Thank you. Then quick question from Dusty Dad says, my beard is 10 inches. Pretty happy with it. It's thick, but for some reason, the hairs on the sides by my ears like to only grow about 2 inches. Why is that? So that's called terminal length. Every section of your body has a different terminal length. Generally speaking, the middle point of your chin is your greatest growth, usually, not always. From there, it is the chin strap region that's going to grow the most. Anything north and south are going to grow slower and lower. And so up here, most people are not getting a ton of length on their sideburns. Most people's cheeks are only a ½ inch. There's not a whole lot to it. So that's just natural growth. Awesome, man. All right. Thank you, Will. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Walter. All right, so Walter last week, okay. Walter and Erica, Walter, yes. He sent in, remember it was the mustache question. Should he do the handlebar? Okay. Should he do a little transparency trim? Let's see the updates, you guys. That's not a kitty sound. That is a drum roll. Kitty purr. Yeah, our kitties purr loud. Do your cats purr loud?
Oh my gosh.
Like loud? Because ours are crazy.
It's like a motor.
And it like shakes the bed and like they can't, it like becomes synonymous with their breathing.
Yeah.
Like both of them actually.
Can you do it?
No. Can you do it? Yeah. Okay. I thought it'd be more than that. I can do that. It's pretty simple. But they just like it's more than that. It like becomes a part of their breathing. It's like, it's crazy. So yeah, motorbike loud. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, let's go ahead and see what Walter is working with here. And this is before and this is after.
Look at how dapper you are.
Dude, no brainer.
So cool.
No brainer.
Are you still in here?
He has
Walter.
to be. He has to be. Erica probably fell asleep. No shade at Erica, but she falls asleep early. But here's Walter here. Dude, no brainer on this one. It
so
looks
crispy now.
Yep.
Love Walter.
Hey, he's here. And I really like the shape and stuff it was formed before. But if you remember, it's like this just a little stragglies kind of hanging away. Look at this. Boom, boom.
Yes.
You killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. Dapper. Yep. Dapper. So yes.
Thank you for sending back in a picture.
Mm-hmm. All right. He says, this is seaweed, so keep that in mind. He says, stupid cat tip. If you want meow more realistic, make the noise while breathing in rather than breathing out.
A meow or a purr?
Ooh, good semantics.
How do you meow when you're breathing in?
I don't know. That hurts. I don't know that. Don't do that. It hurts here. So, man, it looks so good. Erica says, I'm here. Had anxiety cleaning moment.
Erica, I feel
That's
you
Sam's
on
life.
that.
That's Sam's life. If you see a woman in an anxiety cleaning moment,
leave her be.
Just get out of the way.
Yes.
Just get out. Don't talk to her. Don't try to help her. Just get out of the way. Because if I try to help, she has to redo it and complains. And then I'm mad because I'm trying to be helpful and just get out of the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Here, if you have kids, get the kids and get out of the way.
leave
best
leave
advice.
The house.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Shade said, should I wait to see if my beard gets fuller or cut it shorter? Send in, Shade. We got to see it, man.
Oh, yes. That'd be cool, Shade. Do it.
Please send in next week. We'd love to have you. So, Walter, dude, yes, all around. And he did do a transparency trim. Yes. Absolutely killed it, dude. Yes. I can't wait to see like wedding with this. That's the epitome of a wedding style right there.
So fancy.
Heck yeah, man. All right. He said meow, not a purr. Okay, so it was unrelated. So meow.
Huh?
You asked if it was when the noise coming in.
Breathing in?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how?
Meow.
No,
meow. How the heck do you meow breathing in?
Meow.
Meow. What? Is there some meow? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I see it a little
cats
bit.
Meow very weird.
Yeah.
They were like taken away from their mom at like a really young age. And
couple days.
They did not learn anything from her. Yeah. And their meows, man. They make
sounds that cats don't make because they didn't learn with cats. And so, yeah.
They're like little demons running around
and
the
they're
house
hilarious.
Screeching.
They're hilarious. And he said, okay, like you were saying now, just relax and gently. I don't know how I can't. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay, so Tyler says, does the cheek line you suggest for bald and bearded also work for buzz heads? Yes, 100%, Tyler. Yeah, buzzed and bearded. That doesn't quite work. He didn't say it. Yeah, we buzzed and bearded over here. That's a different t-shirt idea. He said, no, Dan, that's right. I was doing it for the last 3 minutes trying to figure it out. Landed on that exactly. Nailed it. Our cat screeches. Ours.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And yeah, go ahead.
It's like they watch something about cats meowing and they're like, is this how they meow? I don't even know. And then when they have a toy in their mouth, it's a deep cow sound.
Man, it's
No,
weird. I can't even do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not coming through their mouth. It's like their body. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Soul.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, Walter, you killed it, man.
Yes.
Chris, are we really talking about this right, meow? All right, here's Eric
with an A?
Eric with an A at the end, but spelled, I'm not going to say correctly, but spelled traditionally. I love you, Eric. Both Erics. I have recently started trying a new look and letting my facial hair let loose. Due to my genetics, what you see is what you get, and I'm trying to rock what I got. Your video with Jake gave me the inspiration to give the handlebar mustache a try. Any words of advice to look at the next level of the great bearded one and his lovely wife would be greatly appreciated. I'm currently using the Aberlite Pocket every other day, beard oil twice a day, mustache wax. Keep the great content coming. Your videos have helped me out tremendously. Well, thank you for the kind words. Let's take a look at what you got going on. Oh, dang. Nice. Awesome, man. Heck yeah.
We got 2 handlebars in a row.
Yes, and strong on the handlebar. The only advice I'd give on the handlebar is just make sure you're really twisting off that end there. Get a little bit more mustache wax and bring that bad boy together. But this could be at the end of a work shift. This could be, who knows what's going on. Okay. He said, this is what you got. So he's like, all right, don't talk about the sides. Like, leave me alone here, kind of deal. Like, watches the show, giving the advice.
Okay.
But as we see this, is there any adjustment to the style that you would make?
I don't think so. I feel like, okay, I don't know a lot about this style, so I don't know what's like normal. I don't want to say normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just general female perspective on it.
No, I think it looks great.
Awesome.
Totally fine. Yeah.
The mustache makes this for me so much.
It's a pretty mustache.
It is. It's balanced. It's full. It's got that nice little curl on the end to like add a pop, because you do have a slim face. You have a long, narrow face. That gives you a little bit of dimension, a little bit of balance to it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. And then on the goatee portion, all I would say, Eric, right now is I would just do a little trim on the bottom. That's it. Just right here. I would like to see it rounded rather than pointed. And that's a stylistic preference, not right or wrong. But I would love to see just a little trim right here. Or if you want to go full pointed, you'd be like V for Vendetta. Remember that mask in that craze and movie?
You have really nice skin.
There you go. Clear. Yep. Doing
I want your skin.
Wow. I want your skin. Sam C.
It's almost Halloween.
Hannibal Lecter.
There's a clown. I'm in the spirit. Yeah. Okay.
Looks great, man. Yeah, absolutely looks great. Mark says perhaps a little trim brown. I agree. Just a little trim. And Tony says, I like the pointed. You can't go wrong. The pointed would be like a statement, like a big statement. But I like just a little tiny one at the end. There's Eric. Awesome, man. Heck yeah. That mustache is killing it. Absolutely killing it, dude. Keep it up. All right. Can we mail our skin to you guys? No. Sam, what are you doing over here? Goodness gracious.
Don't make it weird, guys.
She's the one that said, I want your skin. Don't make it weird. All right, Chris H. And we've got a couple more here, everybody. Thanks for rocking with us. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I've been watching for several years. It's still crazy to me to hear like several years.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that wild? I've been watching for several years and recently subscribed because I wanted to give back a little something for all the amazing content you provided over the years. Well, thank you. I've had a beard for about 5 years now. Hey, you've grown your beard with the channel. I've been back and forth with what I wanted to do with it, had some trimming disasters leading me to trim way back and start over. But for the last year, I've not done any major trimming. I have bare spots on my chin and weak connectors between my mustache and beard. I have adopted your advice to rock what I've got. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah,
like
you did that on purpose.
Nope, they come in order and I just put them. But it's just, I love that has resonated with people. I've been, and imagine if that can transfer more than just beards. Rock what you got. Financially, looks, food. I mean, so many things. I've been working on dialing in my routine and expanding my beard product inventory. I feel my mustache has always been a weak point, but I also think that I've contributed to that by poor trimming. I used to do the smile trim. Yeah, I am personally not a fan of the smile trim. There's prominent YouTubers that say trim your mustache while smiling. And I'm not a fan of that one because I don't think most people spend most of their face smiling. I don't think most people have a natural resting smile. And so I don't trim from that spot. With patience, I think my style is coming together. Love that. But I would like your and the community's input on whether I should keep growing, keep it shorter, or whether my hairstyle works. He wants it all. He wants it all. He says, give me, what about my hair? Shorter, change it up. And then he says, sorry about my crazy eyes. I was trying to smile without my eyes closing. I know that feeling for sure, man. So awesome.
I gotta see it though.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see, dude.
They're not crazy.
Eyes. No, we would tell you too. Since you opened that door, we would tell you they're not crazy. And dude, what a beard!
Look at that.
Wow. Man, looks absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The color, the density, the texture, the shape, the balance of how.
Yes.
See, you guys know when I talk about a balanced beard, where you're coming down and I want volume and then bring it back down rounded again?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talk about using heat so you can have it dialed in. Still texture, right? This isn't like female head hair. Mm-hmm. This is still texture, still character. It looks great.
Yes.
I do agree, Chris. The one spot I would love for you to dial in is the mustache. Now, I'll give you just a quick little tip here. Your style, and if it's with heat, is kind of looping away, like up and away. I want you to, our cats are making noise up there.
They are.
I want you to use a heated brush and go down into the beard. So instead of whoop, going, whoa, that was good.
Hey.
Instead of going whoop, whoop, right onto the sides here, get that going down. And for me, the head hair is a perfect complement to the beard. Absolutely love it.
The fade, nice.
Yeah. All right, Sam. Other thoughts here?
No, I thoroughly enjoy your beard. Mm-hmm. It is so nice.
It really is. And just look at the white streaks, the dark black going into gray. Like, it's awesome, man. And the fade here, look at this. I love a short line around the ear.
You do.
This is my style to a T, you guys. I have to cap it around the ear. And tell you where I got this from. It's actually like a European, like soccer kind of style haircut.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I do it to the boys too.
Yep. It's a European soccer hairstyle thing. He said, okay, I can definitely work on that with the stash. Yeah, it's a small thing, but it does change it a lot. So essentially what it takes you from is this style here is saying, oh my gosh, our cat's
she in this room?
No, she's putting her nose under the teeny like entryway of the door. It is meowing.
Scared me.
So funny. She's our like alarm clock. She's like, hey, it's past 10:30. Time to go to bed. But essentially what that's doing is right now, what it tells me is get this off my face. And it's like, wow, away. And then if you get it going down, you're accomplishing the same thing. It just is going to go into the beard a little bit nicer. Yep, a little bit nicer. He said, I keep my ends longer to cover the bare spot. This will help you. Chris, the method of blending into the beard is going to help that. The lazy walrus is your answer. It really is. Yeah, it really. I love these things that I've like started and came up with, and I felt like strongly like my opinion.
Yeah.
I think down the road they're going to be like commonplace, where you have it's just going to be like generally accepted. Like, oh yeah, obviously you trim your beard from a styled state. Obviously you don't do the smile trim. Obviously you do a lazy walrus. I think it's just going to become so common.
I feel like people are going to be like, I need the Dancy bearded beard.
That would be cool.
That's like they tell their barber and they're like, oh yeah, I got you.
I'm in for it. Awesome. All right, here's Josh. He says, hey, you're welcome, man. Thanks for sending in, Chris. He says, I was curious of what my beard looked like when I sent a picture in for the first time and found it. Heat is a game changer. Any suggestions are welcome. I just had to share my beard now versus earlier. Sam, from a woman's perspective, how does my beard look and anything differently? All right.
Okay.
So before and after, and then grooming, and then he just wants some overall feedback on the beard. Awesome, man.
So this was the first picture he sent in, or
Yep.
just like an old picture?
So this is the first, let me
Okay.
say here, he sent in. So this is
Okay.
the first time he sent in the show. We've given him advice. It was shorter on the
Wow.
chin, longer on the sides,
Yeah.
the mustache we wanted to grow out and everything. So massively.
Yes. So different. So much better.
Yes.
Like, looks really great.
It looks balanced. It looks
It
full, looks
does.
healthy, looks
Yes.
really good, man. Yeah, really, really, really good. So
I don't have any critiques other than I don't know if you would like to get your mustache off your lip, like going out a little bit. If you're kissing,
yeah,
if not, rock it.
I agree. I would take scissors and just do a little line right along your ear here. You got some hairs. It's very simple, just a little snip, snip, snip around there. And if you want to extend it down, that could be a little bit beneficial because these hairs are not on your neck. These hairs are splitting out from the beard. That would be the only thing that I would say, but it's not a big deal. But I do this trim every couple of days or so, just right along here, not this much as much for me, but right along the sideburns because this is head hair. This isn't beard up here. So I would just go with the head hair, little clip, get it off the ears, and you're ready to roll. Nate says, Sam, that's already a thing. When I first met Corey from Weatherbeard, he goes, you have a Dan C beard. And that was prior to knowing who Dan was.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really cool. Shout out to Corey, man. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, this is awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, and very true. Bearded BW says the high res, high vis green is harsh for transparency for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. There's no doubt about that. Yep. So man, it looks nice. Looks really, really nice, dude. Thanks for sending in. We love updates. All right. I think this is our last one we have here, guys. Yep. This is our last one here. All right. Timothy V. I'd like to start by thanking you and the community for everything you guys do. I haven't taken good care of my beard in the 2 years since my last shave. I've always wanted a long beard, and this is my first full beard. I'm about 2 years in with minimum trimming and never knowing the benefits of taking care of my beard until about 4 months ago. No oil, regular hair shampoo for washing the whole time. And man, there's so many stories like this where they experience it and they're like, wow, there really is a difference.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. Just looking for general advice. Is trim a good idea just for transparency? Adding in heat is my next step, but yet to purchase a blow dryer or heated brush. Open to suggestions, ideas. I've had a lot of these today where it's just like, hey, like I need some advice.
Yeah,
Hit me with
I thought
it.
the same thing, that nothing is very like specific.
Yeah, yep. So, and we welcome it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, Timothy, let's see what you got going on the beard, man.
Whoa!
Goodness gracious.
That color though.
So you have a Nate beard from Johnny Ray's.
Oh man.
Yeah, great color, man.
Yes.
Great full, like, and you said a lot of this was just naturally, and now for 4 months you've been taking care of it. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that, dude. Absolutely love it. What do you think here?
I think I mean, I feel like I say this on everyone, and I think that's just my mentality, but I would like to see heat. I want to see what it looks like with a little bit of heat, like taming down the sides and the mustache. Well, I guess, are you doing the swoop-de-doop on the mustache?
It looks like it's a cat,
Maybe.
like, without probably maybe some balm or something, just his hands. So yeah, I don't think it's like a super serious styling on it.
And then like on the sides, like down here, just kind of like, taming it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I agree. And this is really important. And it's really just piggybacking on what Sam said. I want to see heat as a spot treatment. I don't want you like thinning out the beard, blasting the whole beard. This is amazing. Fantastic. You don't need it. But yeah, get a heated brush on the mustache. Get a heated brush on your sideburns. Get a heated brush running down this side where you kind of bring it down towards the front. I do all those things every single morning. And I think that'll just kind of make it pop and come together real nicely. We're not changing a whole lot, but it does take it over the edge when you do that heat, especially on the sides,
And that'd be like just such a quick little thing too, not even adding like a whole nother routine to it.
Yep, for sure. And then for a transparency trim, I mean, you could, we could do a little one if you were like, Dan, I want to trim, where do I go? I start here, rounded, and I come through. And I would say, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. If you're going to start dialing in some heat and get it real extra purposeful, and then let's balance it out just a little one. You see where this curves here?
I disagree. I actually really like it the way that it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you make like a crispy line at the bottom, like, cause like you got this vibe going on. And I don't think crispy lines are for you.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like
The
it.
longer hair
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I can respect that. I still think you should do the trim, but I can respect that just because this is much more transparent than this right here, which is very natural. That's where the transparency starts. So I would even it up, and I would think that it's not. I mean, because I don't think mine is classified as like a crispy beard.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I think you would have that exact same when we look at you, we have a very similar kind of structure of our beard. And so I would just go just a little one there. And maybe it can be addressed with styling and it doesn't have to be on this one. So yeah, absolutely. And Nate says, and Nate has he has a longer version of your beard. He says 280, also super low temp, all things considered, should not thin it out like Dan mentioned. Yeah, exactly. Wizard beard, definitely a great wizard beard. All right, Vado, take care, man.
Bye.
Absolutely. Okay. Beautiful. All right. And this is Banana Goat. If you guys want to associate a name, he said, you guys are too kind. I think I've been overly critical, and appreciate the comments.
Yeah.
Dude, all of us go through that. No matter how confident you are, you're always overanalyzing. Remember the rule, arm length. Do not get up closer than an arm length to the mirror. Why? Because nobody talks to you closer than an arm length.
And if they do, then you back up.
Yeah, back up. All right. And if they are invited to be that close, they shouldn't care about those little things. So arm length, don't get the magnifying mirror with the light around it and get it right all up in your face. Just give yourself a little bit of space and you will be okay. We are our own worst critics. Yep. And here's my phrase on that. And it kind of like changed my life, this thinking. We have plenty of critics outside of yourself. You don't need to be an extra one. Let them be critics and support yourself. The way you talk about yourself is very powerful, and I do believe that. So, Chris, thank you for that line. Timothy, thank you for sending in Mr. Banana Goat. That is an amazing one. So, yes, he says, I can't let you get that close. So true. Solid rule. Yep, absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys here. Phone. We will be back next week. We would love to have you guys send in beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Sam, first thoughts on your first stream with improved audio, but new parameters. Yeah.
No, I like it. Whoa. I think I'm turning into a cat.
Oh my gosh, she said. Oh my God. I'm not going to make bad jokes right now.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was creepy.
You guys got to.
No, I like it. It's different. Listen.
Linda, listen. Are you out of bubbly over there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I don't know. I was talking too much. My voice.
Man.
No, I like it. It's much easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, good.
I thought that I was gonna be like bopping it and sitting back here, and I don't know.
Yeah, for me, it helps me like focus. Like it gives me like a focal point, like, oh, okay. And then I do like doing this and moving it around.
Oh, you like to be fancy. Well, I just tried to move it before the stream and you yelled at me.
Sam's moving it. Let me show you guys. Was flipping this around and like forgot there's a cord. She's like trying to like.
I thought maybe I could like do it from like the top. Like it could, instead of going up, it'd be coming down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cover your face. Yeah, great idea.
Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen. How old is that kid now? He was probably like 6 during that video. He's got to be an adult.
At least 18.
He's got to be an adult. And he just, when people realize it and they're like, are you the Listen Linda kid? He's like, yep.
But do people know about that? Or was that like a us thing?
Do you guys know Listen Linda? That viral clip, a kid like arguing with his mom and she's like telling him to clean something up and he's like, Linda, listen. And then she's like, and he's like, Linda, listen.
Oh.
All right. So John says, who are you talking about?
Oh.
And yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I saw a meme the other day. Okay. You guys know. If you don't, guys, just after this, just literally Google Linda Listen. It's probably not going to live up to the way we talked about it.
I say it probably once a day to Dan.
Yeah.
At least.
It's just a fun thing. Thing. If it's like, hey, you left the cookies out. I had to put them away. Linda, listen, you got it. It's just, you just throw it back. So it's funny. That, and then
Lint liquor.
Lint
That
liquor is a
was
good
your
one.
go-to.
You lint liquor. And then one of my favorites is the Little Caesars commercial. There's one rule.
There's no rules.
The guy takes his shirt off. There's no rules. And they're like, put your shirt on. He's like, there's one rule. Oh, so good.
So that happened like a long time ago. And then Nate and Kara brought that back for us.
Yeah.
And then we went and watched it and we are like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Put your shirt back on.
He was so serious trying to win that argument.
He was.
Linda, listen. Like, it was so good. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. Better than listen. Yeah. That one was a little bit much. Yeah, for sure. Stuff like that makes me feel old. I know. I know. That does hit. That definitely hits. Put your shirt on. There's one rule. Oh gosh. Those internet days. We're gonna go watch a Will Ferrell movie and get out of here, man. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Bearded Gamer, I'm happy to answer this on the mayor. We don't have any positive updates to share. The specific question you have there about his job situation, family, that's not for us to talk about at this time, or maybe ever, who knows, but no updates on that one, unfortunately. So as always, cheering for him, rooting him on. And who you calling a cootie queen? Oh yeah. So many good ones. That was definitely like a key like time of the internet coming together where we were like forming like ourselves. Yeah. It's so fun. And thank you guys for all the love, man. Lots of great shows out there, Dan and Sam. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. All right, we'll be out of here, guys. beardadvicelive@gmail.com if you would like to send in, be a part of the show next week. And stay tuned. We'll see. One person's already found it on Instagram. That's all I'm going to say.
What?
Yeah. Well, they followed it.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's a robot, though.
No, I know who it is.
You do?
Yeah, I believe it was Richard. Yeah, so he comes on the stream. So
I figured, I know there's a way.
There is.
I know the way they did it.
I know the way, too. Yes.
You're creepy.
Yeah,
no.
So no. Dang, she's joking. So, yeah. Keep that.
I throw you off.
Keep that in mind, guys. We got stuff coming. I'm excited. We have to actually finish our meeting after this. So back to work here.
It's not done.
Nope. We got to come up with I think 2 things.
Oh, okay.
So other than that, Sam, final words on the new fancy mic.
Thank you for purchasing it.
Oh, I guess she's trying to throw me off at the end. Other than that, guys, what I will leave you with, this is what I thought she was going to go with here.
You said the new mic.
I know.
You said thoughts on the new mic.
New mic.
I said, thank you for purchasing it.
Her shop is 30% off right now until Friday. There is a link in the chat. The wife mic. Yep, that's it. We got the wife mic. We got the cam. We ready.
Now I'm blocked.
Oh,
you can't see my double chin now. Oh.
No, you like this one. You don't like that one.
No. This one's always off. This one's
because you scolded it.
Non-existent.
You scolded it.
The Sam Cam.
The Sam Cam.
I like that.
All right, guys. We're out of here for real this time. Have a great day. Stay bearded.